Hi, it's Jim here, and in this brief video lesson, I'm going to show you how a quick and easy way to optimize your images for your website. Now, this is really important. I've shown you some places where you can get fantastic free images, but often they're huge files with big images, and they're beautiful, but they take forever to load, and especially somebody's on their phone with a 3G connection. You cannot have huge file sizes, otherwise nobody will ever see your beautiful images because they won't wait for them to load. So I'm going to push screen share. I'm going to show you a simple way to optimize your images, something that's fast and easy and safe and good. And then I'll be back to talk to you about this a little bit more. So screen share. There we go. And voila. We have screen share, and you can see we're at resize-photos.com. Look up here. The link will be down below. Resize-photos.com. I looked all over. There are hundreds of these kind of places, but this one is safe because you don't download anything. There's no viruses, and it works really well. So I'm going to resize a couple of pictures and give you an idea of some of the ideas. So first picture I'm going to upload and resize. Whoops, I click browse, and here is my screenshot, and I've got an image here that is 1.27 megs. Open. And this is an example of a picture you could use as a hero image or a very, very big important picture. And now I'm uploading it there. I'm going to make the width 800 pixels, and let's just turn the quality down to 60%. You can play with this when you do your own. Output format, JPG. Always choose JPG because these are the smallest file formats. So we're going to do upload and resize photo. Now it's uploading. There it is. Looks pretty good. Download image. And I'm going to call it Wise Granny 1 resize 800 pix. 800 px. And then I'm going to say web. And the reason I do that is now I know that I have a version, I know the size of it, and I know the name. And labeling files is something that you should become systematic about because you're going to forget if you don't, and we'll save it. And there we go. That's pretty good, right? Now I'm just going to do another one to give you a different example. So so that was for a big image, 800 pixels wide. Whoops, there's a plugin or a pop-up, just ignore it. Here's not every image on your blog should be huge, right? So I'm working on a recipe now for something that I eat all the time, which is broccoli. So I'm going to resize a broccoli picture here. So I'm going to do browse, and I'm going to go to my broccoli picture, and I'm going to do roasted broccoli. Let's do roasted broccoli number 2. Okay, so I'm going to open that. And now, because this is a blog post and it's not the main featured item, I'm going to make it 400 pixels wide. Okay, and I recommend that your main picture in a blog be fairly big, 600 or 800 pixels wide, and all the small ones inside your blog post can be smaller. So let's take the image down to 50%, output JPG, and we're going to upload and fix this image. That looks pretty good, right? It always gives you a nice picture. You'll notice it's nice and small. Download image, roasted garlic broccoli number 2. And here is my naming convention, 400 px. And web, which tells me that it's 400 pixels wide and it's been optimized for the web. And we'll save it. And now let's go have a look at these images. So here we have the two versions. There's Wise Granny. So let's look at roasted garlic number 1. This picture is 1921 by 1396, and it's 271 kilobytes. Okay, so there it is, 271 kilobytes. And here is the reduced one. There you see, and it's 18 kilobytes. So in other words, it's 1/10 the size. This is going to load much faster, and it's going to look almost as good. Now let's look at Wise Granny. This one is 1.27 megs, and it was very big, at 2100 pixels wide, okay? Now let's look at this one. It is 800 pixels wide and 30 kilograms, so it's much under 10%. And as you see, picture is still good. So let's stop screen share. And here I am again. So there you have a simple, easy way to optimize your images. That place that I showed you, and there's a link below. It allows you to do other things like put rounded corners on it or do photo effects, so it kind of looks like Instagram. You can put CPR, blend it out, or all that stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. I like nice, crisp photographs, often take them myself with my camera. Just look at a dinner plate of mine or a tree or a face in my neighborhood or something. I love taking pictures, and I do it with a camera phone, so it's no big deal. Resize your images. If they're a featured image, make it 600 or 800 pixels wide. Take it down to about 65% of the quality, and save it in JPEG. If it's just a blog post image, so you've got a featured image, but suppose you want to illustrate something like an illustrated recipe, you can. I will give you a link to the recipe in the things below too, just as soon as I finish it up. Make those images about 400 pixels wide. Make them not nearly as cut them down to about 50% quality in that image resizer, and there you have it. Always optimize your images. Always give them a good name that you can remember. And happy blogging. Talk to you later.